Insurance is a contract represented by a policy in which a company or the state undertakes to provide a guarantee of compensation for specific loss, damages, illness, or death in return for payment of a specific premium. So, how insurance works? Insurance works by pulling together the resources of a large number of people who have similar risks to make sure that the few people who experience loss are protected. If your property is accidentally lost, stolen, damaged, or destroyed, and you have a general insurance policy that covers the property for those risks, you can make a claim and draw on that pool of money to help pay for repairs or replacement costs.
My name is Muhammad Izzuddin bin Maskor, and inshallah today I will explain to all of you about what is Takaful. Takaful is a sort of Islamic insurance in which members pool their fund to protect each other against loss or damage. Takaful insurance is based on Sharia or Islamic religious law, which describe how people are obligated to work together and protect one another. Takaful policy provide coverage for health, life, and other type of insurance. Takaful insurance company were introduced as an alternative to those in the commercial insurance industry, which are believed to go against Islamic restriction on riba, means interest, or al-maisir, gambling, and al-gharar, uncertainty, all of which are prohibited under Sharia law.
My name is Muhammad Atif Hazim bin Hasbullah. My metric number 11922X6. Today I want to talk about the advantage and disadvantages of taking conventional insurance. The first advantage is you can decrease risk. The conventional insurance shift the risk from you to the insurance company from which you buy a policy. This transfer reduces the chance of you getting into major financial problems as a result of a catastrophic or another unforeseen occurrence. For example, health insurance reduces the likelihood of having to pay for major medical treatment out of the pocket. The second advantage is increased potential. The conventional insurance helps you to spend more time and money on activities you would not be able to do otherwise. A firm with liability insurance can use more money to expand and grow the business. Okay, now we go to the disadvantages. The first disadvantage is premiums. One downside in conventional insurance is the payment of premiums. Premiums may rise over time, and whether you file a claim or not, you must pay them. If you have insurance for 20 years and never make a claim, then premiums you pay during that time are costs you will never be able to recover. The second thing is the akad. The akad is invalid and the contract is not permissible. We learn from muamalat, when purchasing insurance or takaful, the akad is required. However, in insurance, we paid 200 and we received 2,000. It is a big discrepancy. It is not a fair exchange. In sales and purchases, we must receive the same value for what we contribute. It does not correspond to the akad that has been created. Akad in takaful is tabarru'. It is charitable contribution and it is allowed in Islam. The third thing is gharar, which is uncertainty. This gharar exists because the funds are invested in a location which we are unsure, and it is unsafe to invest in a company that engages with alcohol, gambling, and other illicit activities. When you choose takaful, the Sharia committee will oversee all the investment, so it is safe.
Okay, next, inshallah, I will explain about the advantages and disadvantages of takaful. Before we start, I want to clarify that the advantages of takaful have more points than disadvantages of takaful. So, without waste our time, we move to the advantages or benefit of Takaful. Through the spirit of cooperation and joint responsibility among participants, the act of charity allows participants the opportunity to obtain many forms of benefit. Firstly, the benefit in the spiritual sense. Through the act of tabarruk, which is donation, participants will receive God, grace and blessing in life hereafter. Second, Takaful have its appeal for the strong ethics of the system of fairness, transparency, distribution of wealth, leading to the social goodness. Thirdly, the Takaful also does not differentiate color or creed. It means to benefit all participants irrespective of their religious belief. And last but not least, fourthly, unlike conventional insurance, Takaful insurance, mutual risk is shared among participants. Okay, next we move to disadvantages of Takaful. There are two disadvantages of Takaful, which is first, Takaful can create public misunderstanding with regards to the differences between Takaful and conventional insurance, since in the public may view Takaful as just another type of product from conventional insurance. Second, the disadvantages is there is also a possibility of the commingling of funds between conventional insurance and Takaful, in the sense that the Takaful funds might be used for non-Sharia compliance investment.
Now, we can conclude that Takaful is more secure and allowed in Islam. If you use insurance and still healthy, let's move to Takaful.
Alright, based on that survey on Google Form, Takaful versus insurance, we can see that 93.5% have heard about Takaful, and other than that, have not heard about Takaful, which is 6.5% of respondents. That's why we are introducing Takaful knowledge in order to make sure people knows about Takaful.
My name is Muhammad Fauzan Naim and my mental number is 119-2808. For the next question, we ask the respondent if they were given the opportunity, would they prefer conventional insurance or Takaful? And the most of the respondents choose Takaful. From 31 respondents, 97% choose Takaful rather than insurance. On next question, we ask the reason based on the answer that they will give on the previous question. And based on the question, we receive a lot of answers. The most popular answer that were given by the respondent is the Takaful is free from Ghara and Riba. To make it clear, the respondent also said that the Takaful plan is more secure and Sharia compliant. Some respondents also said that the Takaful plan is sufficient and easy to manage, rather than the insurance plan that are too hard to handle and have a riba element. Moreover, they also said that they choose Takaful plan is to keep their money free from any haram element, such as Ghara and Maisir.